I have another young lady, and her name is Jan Minami, and she's here with talking about Chinatown Fresno Foundation. Hi, so much, and good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm glad you came in today because
Thank
this
you.
is interesting. You just told me about Chinese, and I said, I didn't know what a Chinatown, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there don't even know about Chinatown. So this is wonderful. Tell us about Chinatown.
Well, the bad news first. Chinatown was started by segregation. In the late 1800s, when Fresno was formed, the Chinese people and then other cultures were forced to live across the tracks. And what they did together was build a very vibrant neighborhood. Those same 11 cultures now are throughout Fresno. Wow. And providing really tremendous support and ideas, and they're just great Fresno people.
Wow.
But we still have the Chinatown neighborhood.
Oh.
So we do two things. Mm-hmm. One is we support the businesses and try to bring businesses to Chinatown. Mm-hmm. The other thing we do is we have a cultural gallery that we will eventually showcase all 11 cultures that were located originally in Chinatown.
Good.
So the event I'm here to talk about is we are relaunching the Cultural Gallery in a new location, larger location. We have the Japanese Heritage Exhibit that we're launching next Tuesday, the 13th, from 5:30 to 7 p.m. We have Japanese food for tasting. Wow. We have, you can learn how to fold paper cranes. You can learn how to use chopsticks if you don't know how. You can learn how to write a haiku, which is a 3-line traditional Japanese poetry. We have a poet who is a professor at Fresno State, and also the co-director of the Yonsei Memory Project, which is a group that remembers Japanese heritage and shares that. So she'll be teaching haiku. One of our guides that night is former Judge Dale Ikeda, who is the honorary consul of Japan in Fresno.
Oh, wow.
So we've got, celebrities. Our board chair owns Central Fish, and he's the chair of our foundation. He's going to be there sharing.
Wow.
So it's going to be a really interesting, fun immersion into Japanese culture.
I think that's great because it's such an interesting. There's so much to it. Even just the way you would move your face or something. There's just so much that they do that is, wow. I'd hate to have to think of how to live that way. It must be hard.
No, I don't think it is. No, I don't think there are restrictions on Japanese people. But
well, that's not exactly what I meant. I was thinking about the old days.
There were tremendous restrictions in the old days. I mean, the Japanese community as a whole were incarcerated in camps throughout the United States.
Yes, I know
so
that. That's very sad.
Our exhibit includes the incarceration, information on the incarceration, and the 442, the soldiers who were the most decorated unit in World War II were Japanese Americans.
Well, great.
All the incarcerated people were Americans. So it's something we have to think about in times like this, that this doesn't happen again.
Gosh, no.
Yeah.
Gosh, no.
So anyway, but there's quite a bit of information about history in Chinatown, in the Fresno region, and then throughout the country of Japanese heritage.
Wow, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that because they deserved after what they were put through. Gosh,
exactly.
It was terrible. I had a friend who taught piano at one of these places. And it seems like a strange thing to do, but that's what he did.
Right.
So what's happening exactly right now? How are you doing?
We have another program where we're supporting businesses. We're like a ombudsman for business. If you have a problem with your business, primarily Chinatown business owners, we can solve problems for you. We've interfaced, removed roadblocks with city departments. We have connected a beer manufacturer in Chinatown to the Department of Commerce for exporting to their beer to Canada. There actually are quite a few manufacturing sites in Chinatown. Not only the Full Circle Brewery, and they can their own beer, develop and produce and develop. We have the only tofu manufacturer in the valley, and that will be sampled at the event on Tuesday.
Wow, that's good.
Central Fish makes sushi, which will also be sampled. And then mochi is a bean cake, a Japanese traditional bean cake that is made 2 doors down from our office.
Okay.
And we will have mochi for sweet treats.
Do you know that I'm a little bit behind, so I want you to tell me the dates and time again.
Sure.
And I want you to come back in so I can give you more time. Just give them the facts.
Okay, so the event is on Tuesday, August 13th from 5:30 to 7:30. The address is 912 F Street near Kern. Look for the red door. You can't miss the red door. We have a red door to welcome people. So, and this is from 5:30 to 7 next Tuesday.
Okay, honey. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
in. Sorry I had to just short you, but
that's
you
fine.
can come in again, okay?
I will,
Okay,
yes.
thank you so much.
One more thing.
Okay.
We have really good restaurants.
Good. I
You
know
need to learn
Japanese
about
food.
yes. No, well, and soul food and Mexican food.
Wow,
a wide range. The best breakfasts in town. You need to come to Chinatown to eat.
And one more thing.
Yes.
Where is it?
It's between Fresno and Ventura Avenues, west of the railroad tracks and east of the Freeway 99.
Okay, that's
right.
much better that we know that. Thank you so
All
much,
right,
honey,
thank
for
you.
coming in.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Our district has seen a tremendous continuous disinvestment from governments at all levels. So there's a real need to support the businesses in Chinatown and help them market to the larger communities.
The younger generation in Fresno, some of them don't even know there's a Chinatown in Fresno. So just a loss of customers it's been tough, but finding new ones is a challenge, but it's achievable.
Anything for a business owner or someone seeking a job, we will try to provide the resources here in Chinatown for them to take advantage of.
You know, we have community meetings that everyone gets to voice their concerns about security, safety, about walkability, connectivity.
We gather the people who are interested in Chinatown on topics that are of interest to everybody.
And we're here to try to improve business in Chinatown, trying to get some of these vacant buildings to become useful again and to get rid of some of the blight that's here in Fresno, Chinatown.
Most of the people in Fresno are connected in some way to the 11 cultures that grew in Chinatown.
Yeah, Central Fish has been in my family since 1950. My uncle, Akira Yokomi, they have a school, Yokomi Elementary, named after him. Unfortunately, there's not too many Chinese in Chinatown anymore. There's a big Japanese influence still in the buildings and the architecture. We have a heavy Mexican population here.
That's why we support promoting the cultural connections so strongly.
Chinatown was born through segregation. We were kind of forced to be in this part of town, and there's a lot of history that is being lost every day.
It's an area of Fresno that hasn't been treated fairly. That's starting to change. The Streets Project, water permeable alley facings, and there'll be pedestrian lighting.
And people would like to invest in Chinatown because they believe and they have hope, and you know, we're trying to foster that.